Hi class, I'm Rachel from Overseas Chinese University. Look at this bag. These are two blossoms, 桐花. You know what language I'm speaking? I'm speaking Hakka. In fact, I'm Hakka. And today we'll talk about Tune Blossom Festival and Hakka food. Perry will present all about this festival, and I'll use some video to introduce this festival and also Hakka food. Welcome to this lesson.
Welcome. Today we will discuss the Hakka Tongue Blossom and Food Festival. The Hakka Tongue Blossom and Food Festival celebrate the contributions of the Hakka people to Taiwan. The tongue tree has an important place in Hakka culture. The tree was at one time planted as a commercial crop. This is what the blossom of the tongue tree looks like. In Taiwan, it has become the symbol of the Hakka people. The largest concentration of tongue tree plantations was in northeast Taiwan, particularly in Malawi and Hsinchu counties. On this map, you can see where these two counties are located. The greatest number of Hakka people also lived in these two counties. The months of April and May are the time of the festival. When the petals of the tongue blossom fall to the ground in May, the period is called May snow because the petals look like snow on the ground. Now for some facts about the tongue tree. First, it's a deciduous tree. This means it loses its leaves in the winter. The tree grows to about 20 meters, or about 65 feet. It can be found in southern China, Myanmar, and of course Taiwan. The major commercial product derived from the tree is tongue oil, which is processed from the tree's seeds. The wood from the tongue tree is also used for furniture and other wood products. There used to be many tongue tree plantations in Taiwan. They were started by the Japanese when they occupied Taiwan from about 1895 to 1945. The plantations were located in the hills of Malawi because they had ideal growing conditions. Unfortunately, synthetic products were developed that decreased the commercial value of tongue oil. These products are less expensive to produce. For this reason, the tongue tree plantations were abandoned and the trees allowed to spread as forests over the area. Here you can see what the tongue tree looks like. In this photo, you can see the seeds from the tongue tree. These seeds are the source of tongue oil. As a finishing product used on wood, tongue oil is one of the easiest finishes to apply. Basically, you wipe it on, wait a short time while the oil penetrates the wood, and then wipe it off. There are many brands of tongue oil available. Its availability, however, may depend on where you live. I know that in the United States, tongue oil can be easily found in practically any hardware store. Here in Taiwan, however, it may be difficult to find locally and need to be purchased online. This photo shows how tongue oil appears on oak. You can see an unfinished oak board on the left and an oak board finished with tongue oil on the right. Personally speaking, I would not recommend using tongue oil on any light-colored wood. There are several reasons for this. First, tongue oil will darken the wood considerably. Second, light-colored wood can often appear dirty when tongue oil is used as a finish. Where the use of tongue oil as a wood finish shines is on dark-colored woods. Here is a walnut tabletop finished with tongue oil. It certainly brings out the natural beauty of the wood. One final note on using tongue oil as a wood finish. This kind of finish may need to be refreshed every so often. If you use tongue oil on a project, expect to refinish it in several years. Now that we know the significance of the tongue tree and the products derived from it, we can discuss the actual festival. The Tongue Blossom Festival started in 2002, and lasts several weeks in April and May. It is now an annual event. Besides activities taking place in Taipei and its surroundings, the central part of Taiwan is where many events occur. For more detailed and up-to-date information, please visit the website mentioned on the screen. The primary activities of the Tongue Blossom Festival center around Hakka culture. These include eating Hakka food, listening to Hakka music, and watching Hakka entertainment. In specialty shops at this time, you can purchase traditional Hakka handicrafts. Finally, you can visit the tongue tree forests and enjoy their natural beauty. Before closing our discussion of the festival, let's learn a little bit about the Hakka people. First, their name means guest families. They started coming to Taiwan from China in the 16th century. Approximately 4.5 million Taiwanese consider themselves Hakka and make up about 15 to 20% of the population. The Hakka have their own culture, language, and traditions. The Hakka place value on family, relationships, and are especially welcoming of guests. Finally, I would like to encourage everyone to read more about the Hakka people and their culture. You can find a wealth of information on the internet. Listed on the screen is a sampling of websites where more information can be found. In addition, YouTube has several videos on the Hakka Tongue Blossom Festival and Food Festival. Some of these videos are listed here. Thank you for watching.
好录. Now
Residents in
let's
Jiayi
watch
City's Yuelingzai
Tongue
community
Blossom
took
Festival
the
news.
initiative to plant many tongue trees a few years ago. This year, the community officially joined the Hakka Affairs Council's Tongue Blossom Festival. Meanwhile, New Taipei City is hosting the first Tongue Blossom Festival in Yingge District to integrate the celebration with the local specialties.
Yuanlinzi is a rare community in Jiayi City with Hakka residents. A dozen years ago, residents took the initiative to plant many tongue trees. Many of the trees are now full of flowers in bloom. 3 years ago, the community hosted a local Tongue Blossom Festival, which attracted tens of thousands of visitors. This year, Yuanlinzi applied to become an official destination as part of the Hakka Affairs Council's Tongue Blossom Festival. Residents said that even though Yuanlinzi is known as a Hakka community, the Hakka language is seldom heard in town. Since the Tongue Blossom Festival, however, Hakka residents have come forward to identify with their own ancestry. Meanwhile, the New Taipei City government is hosting the first Tongue Blossom Festival in Yingge District in front of the Hongde Temple. New Taipei City's Hakka Affairs Department integrates the festival with local specialty. Visitors are invited to play with pottery clay and taste Hakka cuisine. Since tongue flowers are not yet in bloom in New Taipei, residents will have to wait another 2 weeks to enjoy the view.
Now let's watch the video of Dongshi Forest Recreation Park Tongue Blossom Festival video. Okay, now let's watch another video of Tune Blossom May Snow. It's a beautiful scene. Okay, now let's visit Hakka Courtyard Tune Blossom Park. This is pottery making workshop. And meeting with 10 outstanding young persons award winner. And this is Hakka Courtyard 3-section house, 三合院. Would you like to try to solve the Chinese riddles? This is visiting center in Nanzhuang. And you can discover the beauty and scenery of Miaoli. Want to try the sweet scented osmanthus dessert in Nanzhuang? This is a wonderful event to make Hakka pounded tea, Lei Cha. It's fun to make Lei Cha, to mix a lot of different ingredients in the tea. See, it's interesting to make Lei Cha and it's tasty. Tastes good. You know how to make Hakka Muah Ji, glutinous rice cake? It's kind of sticky. Wow, it tastes good. This is a video provided by ICRT DJ Terry. Now let's watch another Tune Blossom video. Tune blossoms are favorites of the Hakka people. In April and May, these beautiful flowers show visitors to the mountainous areas that are home to the Hakka people. In May, Tune blossoms carpet the area, creating a feast for the eyes. The Tune Blossom Festival is one of the most popular events in Taiwan. Map of Taiwan showing areas with Tune blossoms. Tune blossoms can be enjoyed in 12 cities or counties in Taiwan, including Taipei, Taoyuan, Hsinchu, Miaoli, Taichung, Changhua, Yunlin, Keelung, Yilan, Hualien, Nantou, and Taidong. Cherry blossoms spring up wherever Hakka people make their home. Cherry trees were introduced to Taiwan from China 100 years ago as the source of lumber and oil. Cherry trees are concentrated in Taiwan's lower mountainous areas. Two varieties of cherry trees grow in Taiwan. Bernicia montana is cultivated for lumber. Two varieties of cherry trees grow in Taiwan. Bernicia 40 is cultivated for oil. These are two different cherry blossoms in Taiwan. Bernicia 40 and Bernicia montana. % of Taiwan's cherry blossoms belong to Bernicia montana. Cherry oil was once a major industry for Taiwan's Hakka population. Nowadays, cherry blossoms draw tourism to Hakka villages. This is a picture of Hakka cuisine. Cherry blossoms beautify Hakka bed and breakfasts. Cherry blossoms are celebrated in the arts and humanities. Cherry blossoms support local businesses. In 2010, the cherry blossom season drew almost 6.5 million visitors, generated 23.1 billion NT dollars. Okay, let's enjoy the beauty of cherry blossom in Hakka villages. Alright, let's watch the annual Hakka festival celebrations in Hakka villages. The video shows the parade on the street. See the crowds and the Hakka people dressed in different costumes in the parade. They're happy to celebrate the Hakka festival. Wood carving sculpture, and making muaji, rice cake. You're making kind of Hakka dumpling. Pepper umbrella is one of the Hakka people's specialties, and you can buy those paper umbrella in Meinong for the gift. Okay, now let's watch Hakka cuisine video.
是比较需要大量的体力哦，那所以食物上就是它比较重这个盐巴，还有这个油，然后还有这个肥肉。
As standards of living have improved and culinary techniques have been refined, Hakka cuisine is
This is Hakka style stir fry of shrinked pork, dried scraped dried beans, and celery. And this is a fern lips topped with salmon roe and dried bonito flakes with konjaku jelly and drizzled with wasabi mayo. And this is very famous Hakka cuisine fried rice noodles with bean sprouts. And Hakka stir-fried pig intestines with pickles and ginger strips. And pork belly braised with caramel sauce. And Hakka steamed chicken with rice, wine, and salt.